Hi there, it's Lisa here on our 21st Sunday of Ordinary Time. Our first reading is from the book of the prophet Isaiah, and we have somebody named Shebna, master of the palace, which is second in command under the king. And Shebna is getting yelled at by God. I will thrust you from your office and pull you down from your station. What did Shebna do that was so wrong, right? Or so bad? Well, it was his attitude, actually. He had intense pride and vanity. He was, at this point, he was under King Hezekiah of Judah, and he had been in that position since Hezekiah's dad. So here's Isaiah coming and prophesying that God says, I'm going to pull you down and take you from your office. And Shebna's response is like, whatever, I've been here. What are you talking about? He had a monument of rock tomb hewed out for himself. He wanted a legacy similar to that of like the pharaohs who had their tombs built for them, right? He was desperate for legacy, desperate, full of his own glory. And so that's a problem for God. Yes. Okay. He says, and so what does God promise? He says, on that day, I will summon my servant Eliakim, son of Hilkiah. Okay. Eliakim, Hilkiah, those I syllables. And I will clothe him with your robe. Okay. I will gird him with your authority. No, I'm sorry, with your sash, and give over to him your authority. So you could actually use each side of the church as you make those. Clothe him with your robe. So to go back and forth like that. Okay. He shall be a father to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. So much more in the nurturing, governing point of view instead of like Shebna, who was actually out for himself. I will place the key of the house of David on Eliakim's shoulders. So here's where we're matching up with the gospel. And this is where Jesus is said, you are Peter, upon this rock I build my church. I give you the keys to the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so there's the similarity between first reading and gospel. When he opens, no one will shut. Whatever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And when he shuts, no one will open. I will fix him like a peg in a sure spot. To be a place of honor. To be a place of honor. Not in honor, but to be a place of honor for his family. So Eliakim has been doing the right thing in the service of the king, and Shebna not so much. Okay, so as you read this, you're going to be very strong in the face and the intensity of your voice. I will thrust you from your office and pull you down from your station. Okay, so those of us who have pride and self-importance should hear this as a warning from God. And then on that day, I will summon my servant Eliakim, son of Hilkiah. Okay, and so as you go through this, notice I will clothe him with your robe, gird him with your sash, give over to him your authority. He shall be a father. It's a big word, stretch out that word, to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. I will place the key of the house of David on Eliakim's shoulder. And when he opens, again, we're going to use both sides, no one will shut. When he shuts, no one will open. I will fix him, be slow right there, like a peg in a sure spot, to be a place of honor for his family. Isn't that just an interesting, this person will be a place of honor for his family. All right. And then we pause 1, 2, 3 seconds. The word of the Lord. And we're smiling here because God has found someone, right, to be worthy and what he wants. Okay. Practice reading aloud so you can get your pacing down and emphasis where you want it. God bless.